Hello and welcome to my Saturday at home. Having a day at home today. I've got people coming around later, around the 2 o'clock mark. It is currently that time, nearly 10 to 12. I've been sort of sorting the kitchen out. I've got a couple of things left to hand wash and I need to wipe my surfaces down. I've got a great big shop load coming from ASDA soon, about £78 worth. That's coming between 12 and 1, I think. So that should give me plenty of time to get ready for my guests after it's been. So it's okay. I don't need to do much anyway. Everyone eats lunch before they come. Disaster struck last night. Well, it wasn't really a disaster, but I ran out of Alpro soya milk, which is the sweetened dish soya milk, which doesn't make the coffee curdle. So a lot of soya milks, they make it curdle, even the sweetened one. But a subscriber of mine once suggested putting a tiny hintiest pinch of bicarbonate soda in the cup before adding the milk. That way you can use the unsweetened. It's true, it doesn't curdle, it comes out perfectly fine. The only problem is I've become accustomed to that rather nice sweet taste of the Alpro. But I was thinking, you know, the Alpro is like £1.50 or something like that. It seems to vary a lot whichever shop you go in, and even throughout them as the months go by it seems to change price. One of those you can get for about 89p, so I was thinking I really should just train myself to like the non-sweetened milk in coffee because I would save loads of money actually. Anyway, that's by the by. I bought these the other day in that Asian supermarket when I was doing my walking through Cathays. I don't quite know where to put them. I want to soak some and cook them. Yeah, I'll leave them out because I think if I put them away they'll get forgotten. I'm just going to leave them there for now. I did that with something else as well. Perhaps I should have it with that. I bought something ages ago from a Chinese supermarket and I haven't even opened the packet. I forgot it was there. Does anyone else do this? Oh, look what I found in B&M the other day. It's vegetarian, it just got fake chicken in it. I haven't tried it yet. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've got a random thing. It's hiding in the cupboard. There it is. This is a mess, but I don't know. It's just staying a mess for now. I'm gonna get this out and maybe I'll do something with it. Dried bean curd. It seemed like such a good idea to buy it at the time. But of course, it's not been my habit to do it. So whenever I cook, I'm just in the habit of doing whatever I do. Right, I'm gonna put that there because that needs soaking as well, as do the mung beans. So I'll do them together. Right, I'm going to wipe my surfaces down so I can present all my shopping to you because I know a lot of you do like to see what I've bought. Oh, that's done. Good. Leave that there to air dry. What normally happens when I've got gal pals coming round on a Saturday is I have a massive panic of cleaning, but because I've been here on my own all week, it really hasn't got very messy. I tidied it up at the outset and it stayed tidy, so I'm just going to put the hoover around. I'm standing here and I'm thinking, why is this box of general detritus here? It's always here. It's just got stuff that I haven't unpacked from the move 2 years ago, coming up to 3 years ago. I'm thinking, why don't I just tuck it in the understairs cupboard somewhere? Yeah, I'm going to do that. There, I found a little gap for it at the back there. I'm going to hoover this as well. There's pine needles, not real ones, but fake pine needles from where we put the packaging for the Christmas tree here while the Christmas tree was up. I'm going to deal with that now too. Oh, Asda man is here. Abort hoover mission. The Asda man's been. Had a nice little chat on the doorstep as well. And this is going straight in the freezer, so I'm filming it first, as he did not fancy this for lunch today, as I thought she might have, so I'll freeze that. I'm not in too much of a rush today, so I've actually written the prices on things. I've gone through the receipt. The pizza was £1.30. Anyway, let's see what I've got. So I got 10 of these, according to my receipt, but there were only 9. But they were £1.25 each. I'm probably not going to bother to quibble about it. It's the only thing that's missing. These were 85p each. So you see, if I could just acclimatise myself to like these in coffee with a pinch of bicarb, I would save quite a lot of money overall, wouldn't I? These were £2 each. Got 2 of those, just, you know, because they're heavy to buy from the shops. Got myself some beer. That was £4.95 for 6 little mini stubby Heinekens. Loads of pop to keep us going for ages. So these were £3.25 for an 8-pack. I actually really like the Fanta Grape Zero. It's probably a bit of an acquired taste. Don't go and rush out and buy an 8-pack if you haven't tried it. Try it first. £11 for 30 Coca-Colas. So that works out about 36.5p per tin if you buy it in bulk like that. That is £1.98. That's ready ground coffee. I was a bit lazy. I have got a grinder, but sometimes I'm just in a rush in the mornings and I don't want to go through the whole grinding thing. So those are for lazy coffee days. Stocked up on some Yorkshire tea decaf. That was £5.75 for 160. Got 10 tins of tomatoes. I think there's 10 anyway. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh no, I must have got 8. my mistake. They're 28 pence a tin anyway. This one's a bit bashed, so I'm going to use that one first. I've just done the maths for these actually. These work out at about 40.5 pence-ish a can if you buy them like that. I tend to put them in my bag if I'm going out for a walk or something, so it's cheaper than buying them from a corner shop because they ramp the prices up then, don't they? So this is me trying to be economical. But then there is the temptation to drink them in the house, but we have a strict rationing rule about how many we're allowed to have per day, i.e. not more than one a day, because it's not that good for you and it works out really expensive to just keep guzzling it. I inherited a wine rack with the house, but I don't drink wine, but it's very handy for my pop and soya milk and squash. Here's all the rest of it. So starting with the toilet roll, 12 rolls for £4.50, that's Asda's own brand. I bought some self-raising flour, 45p. All my flours they're past their date, you know, so I need to get rid of them and replace it with new. Milk, because I've got somebody coming who's going to have milk in her coffee today. Plus, I'm thinking about making some cheese and onion pancakes. Well, cheese and spring onion pancakes actually for Izzy with some sautéed veg on the side. I think that might be quite a novelty. Broccoli, 50p for one like that. 46p for celery. I do tend to get a sack of potatoes, or a big bag of potatoes at least, when I get an online shop. 91 pence for all those. Aubergine, 69 pence. Packet of 3 peppers for 92 pence. Bananas, 95p for all those. I think that's really good value. But can I eat them all before they go brown and spotty? I do not know. £3.75 for Cathedral City Mature Cheddar. A big pack, it says. Big pack, so it must be. Garden Gang Amazing Apples, 89p. They're meant for kiddies' lunch boxes really, because they're small, but they're just nice to have a quick snack in the house. I like them. Mild and delicate courgettes. A source of folic acid, apparently. £1 for 2. These are for Isabel, £2.50 for corn slices. They are expensive, aren't they? But there's quite a lot in there, so hopefully that'll keep her going all week as long as she's economical with them. 89p for little mini citrusy things. What are they? Super easy peelers. I'm sure they have a proper name. Oh, mandarins, there we are. £3 for Lurpak. I keep meaning to try the, is it Dan Pack or something like that from Lidl's. I haven't got around to it yet, but I will. And 6 large eggs, free range, £1.09. I'm going to pop all this lot away and get on with my hoovering now. It's about 2:10 now, and I am reheating yesterday's dinner I made myself for my lunch, and I accidentally made a really delicious concoction yesterday. Nobody else was eating because Izzy had eaten on the way home from college, and IB wasn't here. He's away this weekend, by the way. So I just chucked any old thing in it and it's come out really nice. I think it's due in part to this potato I bought from a market stall, a big muddy one. I chopped it into the tiniest of bits because I just fried it in the oil at the outset before adding other things, and it cooked fine that way. But it's just so tasty. It was obviously a very good quality one. There is some okra in there that I bought from that Asian supermarket. Now, also from the Asian supermarket, I bought this enormous bag of crushed chilli. I can't remember how much it was. It'll keep me going for years and I'll probably share it with IB. So I've topped up my little chilli shaker, and I think that helped the flavour. And also, I put turmeric in, and I tell you what, it went better with it than anything I've ever put turmeric with. It was a really good combination. It kind of made it creamy, like have a creamy flavour. Very strange. There it is, all served up. I'm going to pop a ripped up mozzarella slice on it as well. It's about 6:20 in the evening now. Our friends have gone. We had a really, really pleasant afternoon. We ate a lot of cake. There is remnants of cake. I'll show you. Here we are, there's one of them. It was an Aldi cake actually, only £3.50 for a huge, great big thing. Apparently that is the place to go for birthday cakes. And you see, one person bought one enormous cake and I insisted she took it back with her. I just saved some because she's got a big family so they could all eat it. And somebody else bought some Greg's stuff, and so we've saved a bit of that. That for Izzy, that for me, custard slice. I have had one today, so, and I've had some of that today, so I'll save that for tomorrow, I think. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and I'm going to go down in the cellar and do some technical exercises on the flute, because I've had a bit of a break over January and February from, you know, really practicing a lot. So I'm just trying to ease back into it now because I've got a recording project lined up that I need to get ready for. I'm going to put my lovely lamp on that I love so much. Here it goes. Whee! It confuses the auto exposure on the camera a bit, that does, with the changing light. It's actually not that dark in here, as you can see. There's my food supply all topped up. Look, the tomatoes, I put them in, I showed you earlier, and the milks I've put up there. I have been whittling away at the pulses, I think I've mentioned that before. Pop the Vimto there. I'm literally just back on scales and exercises at the moment. My tried and tested that just, it works for just getting me polished up again, getting me fluid and flexible, and it just works. It is a little bit monotonous and I do daydream a bit, but it's so effective at just getting me gig ready and recording ready, so it's totally worth doing. I suppose it's just like working out at home for fitness, isn't it? But it's like working out specifically for playing the flute fitness, if you know what I mean. It's about 10 to 8 in the evening now, and here's the scene in my kitchen. I've made pancake batter, a savoury one, in there. I am heating up a pan with a little bit of oil that I've just sort of rubbed around the base of the pan with a bit of kitchen towel. In here I've got a vegetable medley bubbling away, which is going to be on the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do pancakes with grated cheese and chopped spring onion on the side with a big dollop of that stuff. So I'm going to get to it. Hey, look what's come out of the end of the spring onion from being in the water. The roots have grown. I don't know why I'm surprised, honestly. So the first pancake's gone in now. Of course I managed to break it getting out, because the first pancake is always a flop. And the poor old spring onions have had quite a haircut, so I'm going to snip some off the ends of the others now. Oh, look at those roots, and big long straggly roots. This has been quite an experience. Now, one of my subscribers said, what about planting them in soil? So that sounds like an even better extension. I will do that at some point. Here's Izzy served up. I folded that into a quarter. There's the little medley of veg. There were actually sprouts cut into quarters in there. How unusual. Okra, collie, that's really crunchy. And I went with the black olives out of the jar and the turmeric again because it was just so nice. My mouth is watering thinking about it. There's some real plum tomatoes in there, completely disintegrated as well. You can just see a little bit of the peel sticking out. Excellent. Well, we're going to eat. It's about 9:05 now. Izzy and I have had a very good feed and are feeling very content. We've been watching Voyager again, and also after that was finished, having a bit of a chat on the sofa there, as we do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, could you please give it a like? It really helps little channels like this, and big channels as well, to grow, and I really appreciate that. And if you're new here and would like to follow more of my story here in South Wales, do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.